Hi, Eli. Here we are with part 2, See Through the Sea. Here we go. Here you are in the shallow waters of the warm tropical seas. You can take your time looking at the undersea world. You are in a garden of sea animals. The beautiful clusters of coral look like flowers and branches of stone. Sea plumes wave their feathery branches. Nearby is a sea fan that really looks like a fan. The sea anemones remind you of carnations and dahlias in the land garden. But those petals are really tentacles that sting their prey and push into their mouths. Down at the bottom is a bed of velvety sponge. Those flashes of yellow and blue, black and silver are darting fish. And above is an octopus with its round head and long slithering arms. There's the octopus. The sea fan, anemones, the coral. Now we have moved farther out over the ocean. There are hundreds of feet of water between us and the bottom. The floor of the sea under us still slopes gradually. Here on the top of the water are the fish we catch for food, and they in turn are hunting for something to eat. The swordfish with its long bony sword on its upper jaw is looking for a mackerel dinner. There it is. There's the mackerel. But the mackerel are busy chasing a school of herring. Rushing through the other side of the school are ferocious bluefish. They take bites out of the living fish as they go. The herring themselves are swimming through the water with their mouths open, taking in thousands of tiny animals that float around on top of the water. The swordfish eats the mackerel, which eats the herring, which eats the tiny water animals. And what do the tiny water animals feed on? Floating on the surface of the sea are meadows of little plants, billions of them. In just a teaspoon of water, you would find thousands. The smallest sea animals feed on these plants. Without these drifting plants, nothing could live in the ocean, because big sea animals eat smaller sea animals, which eat still smaller ones, which in the end depend on these tiny plants. Look at the tiny, tiny plants. But we want to see more. To get down below the surface halfway to the bottom, we use a bathysphere. There's a bathysphere. This is a round steel ball, big enough for both of us to sit in with a little window to see through. Telephone wires. Oh, telephone. We're going to have to do part 3. Love you.